niggas be talking greasy.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to homies. Like, I used to cuss on Xbox. I used to be in the basement. My mama yelled out, "Stop, man, watch your motherfucking mouth." I'm like, man, like, you should have heard what the fuck you just said to me. Like, holy shit.
Nah, I don't think my mama ain't never really. Nah, there's been some times where I was down in the den on the game. My mama had to definitely come down here and tell me to go.
Yeah,
not get off, but you need to back out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chill out.
I don't think they really get it till they get it. Like, they gotta hear the way niggas is on there talking.
Yeah.
And then
Or they gotta be in the moment. Like y'all wasn't just tied 1-1 in the team up.
Right. Yeah.
And you had to come back down, 10 in the third game. And niggas was bullshit. You had to get shit together.
Niggas lost a sudden death.
Yeah. Cause that'd be like, not the funny, but that's everybody breaking point. If you just like lost party, like people just start leaving the party instantly.
Yeah, salt is real. In anything you play. Yeah.
That shit hurt, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, that shit really hurt.
That shit's real life pain.
And and we can get to this topic off here. Niggas don't got sportsmanship on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Sure. We win. We automatically playing. All I do is win, no matter what.
Nah, yeah, fuck sportsmanship. That shit overrated.
Yeah, it certainly is overrated today. Kids. I try to have sportsmanship, but it depends on how furious the competition is. Right. I guess if we invested enough, man, the sportsmanship might fly out the window.
History, if there's history,
oh yeah,
it's out the window, bro.
Past implications,
I know
future implications. Yeah.
So I feel like y'all both are pretty shit talkers. Like y'all gonna talk y'all shit. If we playing something, we being competitive. Y'all both gonna pop y'all shit. But now you see the sportsmanship with the kids. You see on TikTok, kids doing the head top,
right?
Or like even like a little AAU game. It's like 6, 8-year-old, 6 and 7, 8-year-olds wilding out. And we wasn't doing all that when we were younger. Like when we was playing sports, like organized sports, it was much different. We probably talk shit in like the huddle on the field, stuff like that. But they like really be wilding, I would say.
Group taunting. Right.
So do y'all think sportsmanship with like the aspect of social media is taking a downtick? Because I don't know if y'all even seen, even on TikTok, Cam Newton was doing a 707. The team that they was playing brought out Cam Newton jersey and was like stomping on it.
Cam Newton gets a lot of that though. He get a lot of that.
And then his team ended up stomping them niggas.
Oh, ended up beating them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
talking shit.
So what's y'all
That's the other side.
Yeah.
That's the other side.
Right.
That's the other side.
So what's y'all take on, how sportsmanship is now?
I will say first, I think like my trash talk, like Los is a lot more direct with mostly everything he does than I am. I'm like, maybe like give you like a little look like you ain't really just try that, did you? Like, something like that. But definitely both styles piss you off plenty. But yeah, it's way worse. It's way worse. And it's kind of like, like racing. They said, well, they didn't have cameras back then to catch it. Now they got it. And I don't know if, they was wilding out back in the day, but I felt like, your coach would hem you up. A lot of the coaches be, getting down with him, flipping off the camera. Flipping off the camera to literally flip the camera.
And these is 5U, 6U.
Yeah, 5U, 6U. So the adults around him is influencing it a lot. So I guess that's part of the problem because these are kids.
And I'm gonna tie it to what G said. It's a part of the social media shit. Like, it comes with the exposure. They feel like you go out here, you make a play, you be all extra, you'll get them odds, and then you'll be ranked at 10. Like,
yeah.
I feel like that's where half that shit come from.
No, that's definitely where. And then like you want to go viral or you want your shit to be popular. Exactly. So. It ain't worth it though at the end of the day, because who the fuck cares if you the best 7-year-old? You the best 7-year-old. I mean, I get it. You want to support your kid, but it's really on the coaches. Let's keep it a beat. Right. We wasn't. And then maybe if times was different, our coaches maybe would have been on this shit. But like we wasn't walking out with speakers.
Right.
We wasn't. I don't even remember doing celebrations after we scored touchdowns and did shit like that. Not at that young age.
Shit, I thought it was a flag.
Yeah.
You could do that.
like, no, but the downside of talking shit is if you don't back it up. Like, I'm not a shit talker like that in game. I would say something, but if you was yapping, and we beat you, or you know, even in like pickup basketball,
I got yap back.
You gonna hear from me. You know, like you gonna hear it. Like, don't niggas be like he with us or any little thing like that nigga lost. We was doing the YMCA basketball league.
Reggie Miller, Larry Bird.
Ref gave him the boot.
He was getting underneath the ref skin.
Okay, let's talk about it. We can talk about this. Now, we've known niggas our whole life, and you've been ass at a sport. You feel me? Like, what the fuck makes you think you can come out here and ref? I'm just saying, and you suck at reffing too. So when you tee me up, you know,
naturally because you're not good at the game.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you don't know what good call from a bad call. So you tee me up. I'm like, okay, cool. That means I got at least 10 to 20 more seconds to say what the fuck I want to say. No, bro. That nigga teed me up. I told him he was still trash, and he threw me out.
Double down on running.
Let them shoot their free throws and was holding the ball so we couldn't. It was like maybe the last 20 seconds. Like, I blew the game. I did blow the game. I did.
Selfish, but he was making it about him.
Yeah.
I hate that. I didn't come to see you referee, dog.
No, yeah. Bro, there was a lot of crazy wild stuff that was going on in that wild. I don't know if it was that season per se, but it was definitely that season.
Was it that same season?
I don't know. When he got kicked out for
No, I don't think that was the same season. The YMCA definitely should have a fucking TV show.
Yeah, men's league basketball is definitely great entertainment.
Oh God, it is.
Because I mean, one Sunday you might find the team full of 50-year-olds that ain't on shit. You gonna stump by 30, or you gonna tie that team with 50-year-olds and they've been playing together for 50 years. Feel like, and they cut and dive and roll into the front cut,
making all their open shots.
Right, and it don't take much, you know.
That'd be different, boy. When you like, how the fuck is we getting beat because they hitting us with all backdoor cuts?
Backdoor cuts.
Playing the game the right way.
They got us arguing. They over there giving high fives, and we talking about switching to 2-3.
Yeah, they no reps.
Man, but welcome to another edition of the workshop, man. We are back in the building. Let's get a round of applause for that. You know,
hear ye.
I hate Dorman shit.
That shit hard.
Emo.
Yeah, emo on them.
Man, Dar, what's going on, bro?
Ah, man, another day in motherfucking paradise. Paradise being Midwest, Kansas. You know, a lot of y'all probably don't know where that is. Right. Some of y'all do. But yeah, the weather's heating up here.
Oh, hot as hell.
Yeah, it's pretty cool down here, so I got my, representing. But yeah, I ain't got too much going today. Gonna be working this next week in preparation to party on 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, for sure. 4th of July falls on a Friday this week, so it's definitely up.
We get turned
Damn, that's good. I ain't gonna lie.
We get turned up.
You know, because usually on the 4th, every other year, you got to worry about waking up in the morning.
Right.
And that's like holidays like that. Like, in like the Super Bowl should be a federal holiday. Super Bowl should be a federal holiday. You should get the Monday off after the Super Bowl.
So should the day be the holiday or the day after?
The day after.
The day
I feel like
after.
most people are off by the time the Super Bowl come on.
Right.
Unless you're working in like fast food or something like that.
Yeah, it come on pretty early. It's like 5:30 when it come on. It don't start at the normal 7.
Yeah, that's true.
But I guess they got to do all the extra shit before the Super Bowl.
Right.
So it
Before start. Speaking of Super Bowl, Game 7 of the finals. We finished the NBA season, right? We got through it. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, finals MVP.
Right.
Thunder is the, first time champions. What was your overall take of like just the playoffs as a whole? In Game 7, we all watched it together. What was y'all take on the finals?
Bro, I really enjoyed the whole playoffs. I felt like it was very competitive. Like, from the East and the West, I felt like you were getting good games, good series, even if it was a sweep or a 4-1. I felt like we were getting good quality games. And when you go down to the finals, it was good quality games. 7. You can't complain about Game 7. That's like the Super Bowl for the NBA Finals. And just SGA, great season, MVP, scoring title. Yeah. You had the most wins of any team this season.
Youngest team to ever win the championship.
You know, I feel like it was great. I feel like it was good for the NBA, the whole playoffs.
Yeah, and they had the small market teams in there this year. They had Indiana and OKC, so it's definitely a different vibe from the finals for sure.
All Midwest final.
Yeah,
who would have thought?
But we get to Game 7. Tyrese tear his shit 5 minutes into the game after busting 3 threes on their ass.
Yeah, he's busting ass.
It just gives it a stinger, like what could have been, you know?
Yeah.
He was going. It could have been, and I'm not. A lot of people were like just trying to discredit the Thunder.
And they will for the rest of as long as, well, maybe not 20, 30 years from now, but
yeah. But I feel like shit. You gotta. They can't control that, you know.
They can't.
Yeah, they can't. They just got to go out there and win.
Yeah, it's shitty on both sides. It's shitty for Pacers. Obviously, they didn't get to throw their best punch.
Yeah,
and it's shitty that they always gonna be like, well, they didn't get to throw their best punch. They was fighting handcuffs. So it's more shitty for the Pacers. Obviously, they lost, but
in that situation, everybody is playing.
Right.
Game 7, you who was hooping Game 6. Or Game 6, and Siakam brought y'all back and y'all won. Mm-hmm. You gotta go Game 7. You gotta, even though you may miss the whole next season, it's still worth it for that one game to win a championship.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't.
As far as him sitting out,
sitting out, like he can't sit out.
No, I'm not.
He can't sit out. Even if you might see the trajectory of your calf strain, you playing, your shit might get torn. It's like you still take that risk. Like
it's Game 7, bro. I can't go to sleep at night thinking, what if I would have played? Like, I have to go out there and try to play. If I can walk, if I can run, and I just play Game 6 though, where I had 15 and 10.
And got an early rest, got some extra rest because they was up big.
So I feel you, bro. I gotta play. I have to play.
It wasn't even in my head until it happened, but then when it happened, I instantly thought, oh, it's the same thing that happened to KD. He had a fucking calf strain, and then that's what happened.
Yeah.
But you gotta play.
But there was 3, or there's been they've been talking about the ACL, the Achilles tears for Steven in the 8. It was the highest, and then Dame, Jason Tatum, and Tyrese Halliburton all tore their shit this playoff run. Right. People are blaming it on the low cut shoes. People are blaming it on this. People are blaming it on that. I don't know what it is. Bro. I think it's just. There's some injuries you just can't predict. Right. There's some shit it's just just happens. You know. I feel like the Achilles is just when your shit go, I feel like it was just. There's nothing much you can really do about it. You know, it's hard for you to train your Achilles.
It's your time. It was just your time. Yeah. It was just like an NFL ACL tears. It just so happened. It's a part of the game. You play the game, you get injured.
Yeah. And those people, like Jason Tatum played Olympics, played through the Olympics, played through this season, and played through the fucking it's June now. Right. It's the same with Tyrese Halliburton. He didn't play they both didn't play in the Olympics, but they was practicing and playing basketball. So
both them niggas did not play in the Olympics.
They participated.
They on the team. They got a ring.
They got a medal. Yeah. Participation.
Do y'all got any takes on why injury, those type of injuries are up, or y'all just kind of?
Probably because niggas are more athletic. Mm-hmm. Niggas jump higher. They run faster. That's a part of it for sure. Yeah. I don't know. The technology, the shoes. I don't want to ever make it a big deal about niggas playing basketball. It's a game at the end of the day. Right. Would they rather be working in a coal mine or would they rather be playing basketball year round? Right. Yeah. It's an easy answer, So
and on the back end, they recover faster now too.
Absolutely.
You might get injured more. Yeah, surgeries are better. The recovery's faster. So. Mm-hmm. Speedy recovery to Jason Tatum,
Halliburton, all the guys.
Who was the third one?
Dame
Dollar.
Yeah. Oh, 3 in the playoffs, right?
Yeah. Crazy work.
Man, we got a guest on here. Los has been on before. You might see if you've been locked in with the workshop for a minute. You didn't see him on the episode at the crib, but shout out to Dog Los pulling up. What's the word with you, man? You good?
Man, everything is solid. It's real structure.
Real structure.
I can't complain too much on my end, man. I was grateful to get that text today to pull up, and these my brothers. They know I always support, and it was honored. I was honored to get that text to pull up. And I'm salty my guy Brax ain't here, but
yeah.
I can hold it down for the game. I can hold it down for the game. I can hold it down for him till he get back, man.
Man, so I would. there was I went to the Deontay Wilder fight this weekend. I went on Saturday. A big event for Wichita, I would say, right?
A lot of people there too.
Yeah.
Great turnout. At Interest, a big arena, not giant.
It was at Coke.
Oh, was that Coke?
Yeah,
okay.
So it ended up being a pretty. I feel like it came out to be a good turnout, right? Later on in the day, but there's a couple things I want to talk about. For one,
let's get to it.
Why is there 42-year-olds? I didn't pay $80 for these tickets, man. I'm not gonna sit here and cap to you. Like, that's a pretty hefty tab. You know. Why is 42, 43? Why is these niggas fighting on there? Why is these niggas?
The boxers were that age.
Yeah. 42, 43. Why is these niggas fighting?
on the Wilder card.
On the Wilder card. I feel like they just picked niggas from the Wild that was doing the punching bags.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying, one of the niggas' records that was out there fighting was 3-14.
He should have got the hint a long time ago.
3-14 didn't make it to the first round.
That's a lot of fights to get your ass whooped.
Didn't get to the first round. Yeah, 3-14, give it up, gang.
It's not like you playing basketball. You just walk home afterwards. You get beat up.
Imagine the three. The one he won.
Who's the three niggas he whooped?
Who the three niggas
he whooped?
He had to go to elementary school whoop up on some niggas.
Yeah. They were unofficial. They just gave him
and niggas was giving it slack because it was at Charles Coke. They was like, that shit weak. It should have been, in which I think it should have been at Hartman.
Yeah, okay.
That's a different arena. You know, it's not as big, but it's bigger than damn near the size of Charles Coke. But I felt like it was good for the city.
Yeah,
we got a few nice arenas. They aren't the biggest, but they're nice. You know, you can get in there and not be uncomfortable and shit.
Right.
So, they cut the AC on.
Right.
So, but I feel like it was good. It was good. Like, it was good for a city. Then I get on Facebook, right? Of course, you can't never make niggas happy. Right?
Never.
People are never happy.
Never.
People be like, why didn't it sell out? Why didn't it, like, Wichita doesn't show up and support different things, right? And I will say, like, people always say Wichita don't got nothing going on, and we have stuff, and people don't go.
Yeah.
You know? So,
that's valid.
Then some people be like, it's a promoting thing, or it's a promotional thing, or it's just a Wichita thing. What do y'all think that Wichita shows up to the events that they supposed to? Like,
it's like everywhere else, bro. They show up to what they want. Like, nigga, I didn't go.
Yeah.
Deontay, what's his name? Wilder?
Yeah.
Deontay. He can't box for real. I was not going. Yeah. And then I did see they dropped their price to 75% off. I did see that. That was enticing. But before that, I'm like, man, fuck Wilder.
He was our champion at one point.
Man, fuck
he
dude.
lost.
Yeah, he can't fight. He can't box for real.
Yeah.
Nico that's cool because he from the city. Like,
shout out to the homie Nico.
No disrespect to Nico at all.
He fought the 3-14 dude though. So.
Shit, and
probably pieced him up.
Second round KO all body
Nico
shots.
can fight. Shout out to homie Nico.
You gotta fight who they put in front of you. So
Yeah.
to you. But he should not have been out there.
Yeah,
Like,
no
that's all I'm
business being
saying.
out there.
Like,
He fought the 3-14 dude. Yeah, that was ugly. Yeah, I could have told him.
I was so mad, bro. I
Yeah.
was so mad.
Yeah. So I mean, people gonna show. My thing about people saying like, "Oh, I didn't know about it until today," or "I didn't." It's like you're capping.
Niggas be lying.
Yeah, I absolutely heard about it. Now, I had forgot about it, but was reminded earlier before the week even started. Niggas could have got tickets if they wanted them.
But people always people saying that it's the promo thing in Wichita.
Nah, bro. Niggas seen that posted on Facebook on their ads for like a month, bro. Niggas knew Wilder was coming.
I seen it on Instagram. I seen the press conference on Instagram.
Yeah,
but people be like, they didn't know the Somewhere Fest was going on. It's like, where do y'all be on social media all day, every day? How do y'all not see the shit that y'all want to see? This your algorithm.
Yeah, I was just about to get to the algorithm.
If something comes up that you want to, are interested in, it usually pops up.
Right.
Or am I wrong? Or
no, that's how the algorithm shit work.
Or like people,
it take one like.
And I always see people like promoters or like DJs and stuff like that. It's just like Wichita will buy shit the last minute, and I just think that's mostly everything. Like people usually,
and I'm not mad at that. It don't matter when I buy my fucking ticket, as long as I buy it and go.
Yeah.
Like,
and typically, if you want to find stuff to do, you look for it.
Right. Yeah. The effort.
Yeah. What's going on in Wichita this week?
Yeah. If you want to,
something pop up.
It do take. a little bit of effort from the consumer to find what you want.
Right.
You know, everything shouldn't be on the backs of the people that's promoting it.
Well, people go into the grocery store in a fucking neighborhood they've been going to for 30 years and ask niggas where the milk is at. So, you know what I'm saying?
Same dealings.
Come on, you gotta get the layout of the grocery store.
Nah, bro, that shit be changing sometimes.
They do be changing it sometimes.
You know where the Gatorade Quick Trip is at.
Oh God.
You know where the wood. You know where the wood is at.
You know where to get the woods from.
The good pack, the fresh one too.
I'm dead as hell. Speaking of, we talking about sports, man. The Fanduel rules, the new Fanduel terms and conditions. Are we banning Fanduel? Are we done with Fanduel? The terms and conditions is, so if at any time that Fanduel feels that you got this bet from a Discord or people have made this bet together, right, they can void your slip.
So, Dorv, I don't know if you know. So basically, the backstory was a man had a Discord. He hit a anytime home run parlay. It was like 7 legs, like $1 for like
7 legs,
$1 for like 100,000. He hit for like 100,000 that night. So everybody that hit. They came out with new terms and conditions saying, nigga, if we think y'all got a Discord going, we'll just void the bet.
And did they give a total number? So it was probably like $1 million, $2 million they lost in one night.
Who knows? They was fucking pissed.
Yeah, whatever the number was obviously
alarming,
gigantic. Yeah. Fuck no. I mean, that's some scumbag shit. I mean, that's some super scumbag shit. But that's how the game is played. I mean, they got to make money. That's just the reality of it. And if niggas is doing that, they have a chance to lose one big night. I mean, I say $2 million. One guy won 100,000 off $1. Man, one of them niggas about to put $10 on it.
Yeah, maybe
God only knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the number had to be crazy, but I mean that's what moves the needle. When you hurt niggas' bottom line, you hurt niggas' pockets. I mean that's what you get. You get action.
But the amount of times that's probably happened in the span of how long niggas been put money in.
Man, it only got to happen one time.
Bro, it's like they scamming, bro. I mean,
it had to be a crazy number. I said 2 million. The number had to be more than that.
Yeah. So how do you? But my thing is, how are they going to sift through the system and find? Okay, these people put this bet in. Now that is something very specific. Like you put these 7 in, 1 to 100,000. It's like okay, you know, that many people know that one.
But if 100 different people do that, they gonna take their $100.
Right.
You know.
No. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If they lose it, they gonna take it.
They gonna take it. Yeah.
That's a fact.
But how are you gonna figure out that if we was sitting in this room right now, we put in some shit that's just even like 1,200, turn 10 to 120.
Right.
And we all put in the same bet. And how you gonna figure out that you gonna look at the location that we all in Kansas, or we all put in at the same time, or like that's really just some scum shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just trying to get a little extra
that don't
bread.
Do that when they take my money. I don't feel that's cool. Like when I decide, when I get off, when I get mine, now it's new terms and conditions where we avoid the bet, take your money. Like y'all some fuck niggas.
Yeah, it'd be hard to prove that. I mean, they be in court all the time. It probably wouldn't be worth it to pay the fees in court, having to subpoena niggas all the time and try to get the proof. Like what the fuck?
And then it's like, shit, y'all don't void shit when niggas get hurt. When Tyrese Halliburton went out in the first 5 minutes, you ain't void that.
But why ain't that get voided? Some niggas did have the 3 threes.
I had 2.
And that's what we were saying. That's what we were saying.
Yeah. So, but it's like you can't, you picking and choosing. Like you picking and choosing what's right and wrong, And I guess when you the big corporation, you can, but shit, niggas might just have to go DraftKings,
Fanatics is the way. Fuck FanDuel. Okay, hold on. Actually, they do look the best. That's why I'll be on FanDuel.
It's easiest. It's the easiest.
It's
like way out for sure.
Yeah. So, but Fanatics, it really is. They give you points back that you can put on later bets. And Fanatics is way better for the consumer.
Yeah.
So
I fuck with Fanatics. That's the last 2 times I bet I put it on there.
Yeah.
Let FanDuel block my account again. They can have it.
They blocked your account again?
Not recently. That was like a year ago. But
okay.
Yeah, they done got me twice. They don't fuck with me.
I be salty when the homies put something and I don't tell it and it hit.
Oh, I'd definitely be salty. Man.
Not salty like, damn, I hope them niggas didn't hit. Like, damn, I should just put
I'm salty. I didn't make the choice to dive into it.
Yeah.
I did make the choice to dive into that. And your cousin, I also thought it was goofy as fuck. It was T.J. McConnell, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and then Williams. I forget his first name. Wiggins.
Yeah.
Wiggins for 10 points.
Plus something crazy.
And this nigga missed it by 1 rebound. Bro, I was so mad. I'm thinking to myself, like, if I didn't put that bet in, they probably would have got the fucking shit in the first quarter or something, you know? But that's just how I be thinking. Like, everybody thinks like that.
Yeah, no.
I seen you already talking about the superstitions in sports betting and shit, in which I have some. Everybody got some. Like, if I send this parlay out, this bitch ain't gonna hit.
It's not gonna hit.
Yeah, but then my thing is, like, cool, if you're not gonna send your bets, fine.
Don't brag.
But don't send a screenshot in the group chat when you hit it.
Don't brag, man. I hate the bragging. I do hate that. I hate it if you, like I said, if you sent it in and niggas know, please stunt. You know, I try to put niggas on. They didn't take it. But don't be like, man, I be trying to put the parlays in it. You only send the ones you win. That shit is funny. The stunting on niggas.
Von Trey. I don't care if I don't bet on KBO. I don't care.
Korean baseball.
Send it, nigga. Send it. I might want to bet on it one day. You say you send the KBO. Let's talk about that next at the next topic. Send the motherfucking parlays.
Korean basketball.
Bro, send the slips to the homies, bro. Like, we all trying to eat. Like, I'm not in competition with you. And definitely if you a nigga that hit, like, you know, and if we cool, send the fucking slip.
Well, everybody want to charge you, you know, a fee for something nowadays.
Right.
You know, it ain't never just for the love of the game.
Take it off the back end.
Yeah.
Win. Hit the parlay.
Yeah, if I win, I'll pay you out for it.
Yeah, take it off the back end.
Because you said you was going to send Tony 30, wasn't you, or something like that?
If that would have hit, I mean, I put $2.50 on it, and it was going to hit for $300. Like, really, $30 is crazy. But I should have gave him $50. You know, it was $300 I didn't have. So yeah,
you have to give him shit. Honestly.
I didn't have to give him shit.
You don't have to give him shit.
Yeah,
but for the nature of the sport.
Yeah, for the love of the game. For the love of the game.
For the love of the game.
And for my karma, like my karma be fucked up as it is. You know,
right,
bro.
Bull crazy.
Man. UFC weekend, big fight. Darby wanted to touch on.
I mean, I just want to say, you know, we had a Spanish, Latin America, Latino, like all, you know, we had Brazil versus Spain, and 2 guys that I really, really fucking like, you know. My boy Charles Dubronx, my boy Charlie O.
Dubronx.
Legend, man. Rest up, homie. It might be done. He might be done. It's like 0-4 in the last 4, obviously. But Ilia Topuria, if y'all niggas don't know the fucking name, man, now the fuck you do. This little motherfucker is a bad man.
He really got hands, bro.
And I'ma just say that, like, niggas be wary if you thinking you want to fight Ilia Topuria, like, he catch you, you're going to bed. Like, if he goes up and waits,
he got hands, bro.
If he catches you, you're going night. And very, 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 very good main event.
Niggas know I love UFC.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he's going up in weight. That's a challenge as is.
Correct.
And he's going up against a nigga that submit, got ground game, good off his back. You know what I mean? Like, this
former champion, defended the belt 4 times.
You know, this is a fight for real for dude. Like, man. The way he went out there and socked dude, like, I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck is up for dude. Now he want to go for Islam? Like, I don't know what's up for Islam now. Like, if you can't wrestle him and all that, if he touch you, bro, you're going to bed. You're going to bed.
And G-Work, you probably 2-3 times this guy's size. But if y'all got into a fight, man, he hurt you.
I believe it. Bro, I was looking at them niggas boxing. I was like, you know, there's a lot of people in this ring that if I seen them out in real life, I wouldn't even blink twice at these niggas. You know? So you just, especially them UFC fighters, they be what, lightweights or bantamweights, and they be little as hell.
135.
Yeah, that's what this guy is. He moved up.
But they put them hands on you. Their hands move faster.
Yeah.
Them hands move fast.
It still hurt.
Yeah, on me.
You get
hit, especially when you not used to getting hit all the time. You
right.
know?
Nah, for sure. That's why you gotta watch out when you in them clubs, when you out and about. You might be barking up a tree you don't know.
Motherfuckers be trained nowadays. Why I do not know. What the fuck is y'all training for?
He work a desk job. This nigga work a desk job. He ain't no shit, but he go to UFC.
But on the weekend, he in that more time. He in that more time.
Yeah.
He in that more time.
Now you in the club in a real naked choke.
Yeah, getting strangled in the
Nigga
club.
off me, man.
If you don't make this whole section, this nigga's off me. Get him off of me.
Niggas be in the club trying to be tough. You don't know what he do with his spare time.
Yeah, man.
Don't be trying to be the tough guy.
That shit plays.
There's always somebody tougher.
Yeah.
There's always somebody tougher. Man, this is a time, we do this every episode, man. If you got something to get off your chest, this may be something that happened good all week. You might want to talk about it. Something that happened bad this week, or this just may be the platform that you needed to say what you needed to say. It's time to get it off your chest, man. Darv, you said you had one.
So, I recently made a purchase of a vehicle, and I just been having fucking problems with the bitch, I've been having some fucking problems. So now it's to the point where the problems aren't coming, but the bitch is just bad luck. So I'm coming out of my house Saturday morning, regular Saturday. I'm going to get some fucking McDonald's, hot cakes, big, big breakfast type shit. A little jelly, little syrup, a little orange juice.
That sounds like a good morning.
Sound like a good fucking morning. I approached my car from the driver's side. Recently at work, I won a little gift card. Now obviously I'm a big, self-responsibility. If niggas want to crucify me, do it. But I don't give a fuck because I'm upset. Won a little gift card, a little Simon Mall gift card. Right. The motherfucker, you got to call it to see how much money left on it. Right. Motherfucker sitting on the seat in the back seat. I done used it at the gas station Friday fucking night 7 fucking hours ago. Left the bitch on the back seat. It's empty. Ain't no fucking money on it.
Right.
Okay, I approached my car Saturday morning. I approached from the driver's side. I go to close my door and the back window shattered. Shattered like a fucking puzzle. And I'm thinking to myself, was the motherfucker shattered before I got in here? Or what? So some niggas just came in the middle of the night. Boom! Hit the shit out of my car. But I guess like some niggas came out, was like, yo, what's that? So they ran off. But they didn't soften this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? So I go to close the door, it shatters, like I said, my back passenger window. So you closed
the door and it shattered.
Right. That's what he said.
Oh my God.
Just bought this fucking car not even a month ago. Not even a fucking month ago. You know what I'm saying? So I just been having that kind of luck. So if I, little niggas or old niggas running around trying to break in niggas' car, if I catch your goofy ass, man.
You got some hot for them?
Modern vampires of the city, hunting blood. Oh my God!
No, that's that.
Trying to jack me, bro.
For something that ain't even on, something that
and it wasn't like it was. It's clearly not a credit card or a debit card. Right. It's a Simon. I don't know what that they still call it.
But just
Simon
the
fucking
ATM,
Mall. You can take that motherfucker wherever you want.
Yeah.
$20 ended up costing me $300 for these motherfuckers to come fix the shit this morning.
Damn. That shit crazy as hell. Damn.
So that's somebody hit the car? What did you say? Like what happened? Like
I actually have no idea.
But you just slammed the door and the window shut.
I asked when the Safe Light dude came, kind of like when I was getting my computer fixed. The dude told me what, and that's another story. But he told me, he was like, I was like, so what happened? Like, did the sun get on it and it was baking in the sun for too long? And because all I did was close the door. He said, man, somebody came up to your car with their hand or with something and tried to break the window. And it didn't break and it made a noise and somebody came in or maybe started investigating or they hit it 4 or 5 times and couldn't get in. He said, but it softened it up. So once you came in, you slammed the door. Well, I ain't slammed the door, but that's what the fuck he said. I ain't slammed the motherfucking door. I closed the door. Right just right. Just right. And the motherfucker just went. And he said, the son wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna take his word that I don't actually know what happened. So let me not make it seem like I do.
That sounds like a more reasonable answer.
And that's why I went with it, because that makes sense. And I had the little shit on the seat, like I said. So another thing, taking responsibility. I did, and I know you're not supposed to do goofy shit like that, but I didn't even think nothing of it. After I used it, I kind of just threw it the fuck back there.
Yeah. You're not thinking niggas is going.
That's fucked up, man.
Want to break some shit for $20.
Right.
Fucking car to car my ass.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
That's enough actually. You might not actually have something else to get off your chest, but that might be enough right there.
Yeah, it's something every week nowadays. It was a long time where I was going, I ain't have shit. But then But I mean, shit, it's another day, another dollar.
Hell yeah. I got one for my goddamn self. I got two, actually.
Let's get it going.
Two?
Yeah, I got two. For one, it's the summer, right? It's three. I got three. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's the summer, and you got people having barbecues, people having cookouts, people having gatherings, people are getting together.
Right.
It's July 4th. Something it's coming up, so this is a good tip, man. And when you doing something with the homies and you invite some ladies, I wouldn't usually ask the ladies to bring anything, right? Specific. Like, just come, pull up, and enjoy yourself.
Just look good.
Just come and enjoy yourself.
Just stand over there.
If you ask me, should I bring something? Yeah, bring something. But I'm not going to be like, the homies don't tell bring something. Y'all, pull up. We just want y'all presence around, right? But if you get invited to somewhere and you don't bring shit, you can't take shit.
Church.
If you come empty-handed, you need to leave empty-handed.
Invalid. You don't get to pull up with nothing and leave
with something. With to go, unless it's like a family event.
And they try to get rid of the food. They know they're not gonna eat it all. Like, take it.
This is family.
Yeah.
I just met some of y'all.
Right.
You don't take 4-5 pieces of chicken. I ain't got no buns left in the pit. I don't even got nothing to fill up my leftovers.
You ain't got no leftovers.
I just got the hamburgers, no buns. I'm the one that sit on the grill the whole day. You don't fuck that. I sit on the grill.
Oh, you should have put that off to the side.
Yeah. What we doing?
Man, yeah, you don't get to pull up with nothing.
And leave with something.
You like, I got 3 pieces of chicken right here. I just had 2 burgers, 2 hot dogs.
You done ate good while you was here.
Damn, it's 8 grown ass men in this motherfucker. You done ate more than everybody.
And you didn't even leave no coochie. For nobody. It ain't gotta be for me.
Fucking church.
So, I mean, hey, don't come somewhere or you ain't bring nothing. You can't leave with something.
Know how to act. That's what, man. Know how to fucking act. You don't go to nobody else when you ain't bring nothing. You do that. Your mama should look your ass.
You should feel good enough that somebody invited you and you came and ate and you ain't have to worry. But
I'm glad y'all got that off your chest. I'm absolutely that nigga.
You ain't gonna bring nothing. And you looking for a to go plate.
Grazer, have I ever brought anything to a cookout you?
Did you leave with something Saturday?
No, I didn't leave with anything on Saturday. But I actually every time you've had something at your mom's house, I've absolutely left with something and didn't bring anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what to bring.
Damn. I think I did the same shit, bro.
I don't know what to bring. What do you want me to bring? Barbecue sauce?
No, nigga, go grab some hot dogs.
But that's, like I said, that's a family
Don't nobody
event.
want them hot dogs. They want that fucking chicken. I'm not going to get the chicken.
You said what?
On my soul, everybody wants some hot dogs.
I'll take a glizzy. You right.
Stop it, man.
I'm tripping.
But that's a family event. We talked about that's like, I'm just talking if you going to some shit where it's just grown, like some friends, and it's like a kickback or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Even then, like, no.
Yeah, I'll bring like some juice or some shit, but I can't. I'm worthless on a grill.
Bring some. You can bring some silverware, some cups, some ice or chips. Something.
That shit, you not grilling it, but you giving it to be grilled. You know what I mean? Like I know who gonna be on the grill. I'm not sweating over that motherfucker. Yeah. But I can bring the homie a hot link.
But then like that, I know like
no Diddy.
I had brought some ribs once, but I ended up just eating them because I had brought them too late. Right. You gotta get that shit the day before so you can prepare it and shit. I'm assuming that's what So I'm bad about that too. But yeah, I'm the nigga to pull up on your shit and just grub and then make some jokes and shit and leave.
Yeah, like, that's cool. Make some jokes and leave. Not with something.
Yeah, niggas is trying to clean out the fridge and shit.
Yeah. Also, it's the summer. I know y'all got these kids in camp.
That's number 2.
Y'all got these kids in camp. Y'all got these kids going places and stuff like that.
For sure.
Make sure that they washed and they got some deodorant on.
Oh man. Oh man.
Unless a nigga like me is gonna say something.
Yeah.
I'ma say something. Cause I work with the kids and I'm trying to spare them from, you know, the not embarrassed, but like somebody gonna say something about you.
Yeah, and they're not gonna say it like how I'm gonna say it.
Right. Make sure that your kids is bathed in deodorized before the day. I don't care. 7 and up, put some deodorant on them little niggas. Make sure that they get in that water. As I be seeing y'all. Y'all know who I be talking. Who I'm talking about. Talking about kids don't gotta bathe every
Names
day.
and faces.
Kids don't gotta bathe. Talking about kids don't gotta bathe every day. You shit.
Put your motherfucking finger
It's
down.
some grown. It's some grown folks out here ain't bathing every day, man. So, damn, that's crazy. But like you said, it's more about what your kid's experience with school is gonna be. Right. Don't turn your kid off of school because you're not having them wash their ass every day.
They talking about they getting bullied.
Yeah, don't create no bullies.
Your fault.
Don't create no bullies. Yeah. You giving them bullying avenue.
You giving them a lane to be bullied.
Yeah.
And all they gotta do is make sure, you know, give them a little pit check and then y'all get good. It don't take much at that age, but it takes something.
And unless some of them be smelling like, I know they smelled that in the car.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
like unless
stench.
the mama is equally as funky. It is all put together. It's somebody funky in this motherfucker. Like, that's how the kid can just be funky like that.
Definitely a possibility.
And I get it. At times it's hard.
True that.
But that ass need to be washed.
If you just do the water.
They've been sitting at camp. It get hot. It gets sticky.
Right.
They done been outside. They come back in. Don't fuck up the whole gym.
Right.
They stitch be lingering when be lingering. Yeah.
It's a trail following on.
Right. Yep. And then that's all I got, man. We'll circle back to the third one. You got something?
Man, what I want to get off my chest? Damn. I mean,
maybe shit just been going right, brother.
I got one though.
Yeah.
Hey, stay out that girl phone. That shit's not cool, gang. Listen, and I'm saying from a point of a homie, or if you got a nice looking girl that you ain't treating right. Like, I'm just saying, stay out that girl phone, because you gotta be a strong willed nigga. The mental has to be super strong. You just gotta know, like, she's yours at the end of the day, bro. If I'm sliding in her DMs, don't say nothing to me. That's all I'm saying. Like you gotta leave it up to her.
To the game.
Yeah, but you gotta blame it on the game, bro. Yes,
you don't want niggas to play defense on their own girl.
No, I don't want niggas to play defense on their own girl. Let her play defense. That's how the game's supposed to go, bro. She's supposed to, you know, like if I'm trying to hoop with her, she's supposed to be like, nah, my hoop partner on the way. But if it's some messages here and there, and like, if I don't know that's your girl, do y'all got pictures together? Do y'all? That shit matters. Like, you feel me?
Sure.
So you can't.
Niggas is Secret Service in the coochie.
Right.
Yes, bro. Like, and mad.
Secret Service.
Like, how you mad and I didn't know? She bad, bro.
But even if you do know, what's the but like, what is this? Not even like, what is the separation between, you know? You may know a nigga, but you don't know him like that, but you know him. Right? If you see him out, you would say, like, what's good, but keep pushing. Like, what's the stakes of messing with their ex or their baby mama? Like, where do you draw the line?
So this is an ex or a baby mama? It should be green light. Then at this point, I don't even know what we're talking about. That's not your girl.
Right.
True.
You know what I mean?
But when does it become like, okay, this is the homie I'm not messing with?
Oh, it's my homie?
But I'm saying, like, what's the aspect to where it stops? Like, what's the line?
Is it y'all two? Is it any of the niggas that y'all know the niggas that I'm talking
understand
about?
exactly.
Is it one of them type? Or is it just a nigga that I went to high school with 10 years ago that I know his name and like we cordial or whatever? His bitch can.
I'm not not mad at you.
I don't know, dude. Like,
free
I don't know,
game.
dude.
Yeah.
It's on her. Like, if I apply pressure to her, she has to make her decision. Nigga, get out her phone,
Y'all
bro.
gotta let that shit go.
Like, bro, get out her phone, bro.
And we talked about this.
Yeah,
like,
policing the coochie.
Yeah, but
bro.
you gotta let that shit. If that's your old thing, that's your BM.
I don't even know what we talking about.
Like what? Like, bro, we have no time. If I've never been to your crib, invited you over to kick it with the homies, I've never like. If I just gave you that, like, what's
Right.
good? Like, show mutual respect. Man, it's free game.
Right. And it's levels, though. Like, man, this shit. Okay, whatever. Since we're here,
Yeah.
So boom, say it is one of y'all, and say it's a girl that you didn't date, but that you messed with.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to date the bitch. She's trying to have fun. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have fun with her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't even like, even though I know, I'm gonna be like, shit, the homie G work was woo woo back in the day. But shit, I'm not trying to date the bitch. Like, this ain't my girl, and I don't see girlfriend in her. She's trying to kick it right now, so I'm gonna kick it.
Yeah.
Is there any flaw in that, or is it just like shit? Because I'm realizing what the fuck going on. Like,
Yeah.
I
Me
don't
personally,
care.
I don't. It's not that I don't care either,
Right.
honestly. But sometimes the homies be having that secret love for this woman.
Yeah.
And they don't say that. And then when you bring it up, it's like they feel some type of way, but they ain't really tell you how they really feel about her.
Yeah.
He's still hitting the
That's
line.
not
He's
P,
still
bro.
trying to pull up. He's still,
That ain't P.
So it's like, shit, if you ain't keeping a bean with me, if you say she's just another shorty, then I'm gonna
assume
shoot.
that
That's
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 another
another
story.
story. Yeah, don't do that. Don't try to have your cake and eat it too.
Right.
You can't do that.
They be
If it's not yours, then it's not yours. Don't be feeling the type of way like you said. If the homie having success,
You know,
it
right.
wouldn't be a problem if they was getting rejected.
down,
or whatever,
yeah.
But if they having success, then they have success, dog. That just is what it is.
No, so I don't know. It's a because I feel like honest dudes be mad at me because they girl that gave me some like attention, I would say,
Right.
or like flirted or some shit like that. But it ain't it like we talked about before. It's nothing on you.
right.
If you mad about it, it's not like I was like, oh, let me get back at this nigga for talking to his baby mama. I ain't got no animosity with nobody. It would just be like, if you was in my situation, would you talk to my old girl or would you talk to my baby mama?
And then in the same breath, I mean, I'm just
Everybody-
I'm on your platform, so I'm gonna just say you're a known nigga. You know, like you have a name and a good face around here. So a bitch could give you a compliment and you not even think nothing of it. Like you could just be
Right.
like, oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, like, but in that nigga man the whole time he seen she posted it on your wall. He like, bro, like you know, like come on, yeah, bro.
right.
Like nah, it ain't even that. Like shit,
Yeah.
it's just not every case is the same.
Yeah, it's just weird. You talked about a story about the homie. He with his girl. He got a girlfriend now, and in his past he was following a lot of women,
Right.
shooting his shot, or maybe not even shooting a shot, just following, liking, wanting to be on the page, liking they posts, stuff like that. Maybe hearting a couple
All stuff
stories.
you can do as a single man.
Right, hearting a couple stories, but then they go ahead.
Just to expand, the homie said specifically he wasn't really liking no pictures.
Yeah.
In the
He
relationship,
just followed him from the past before he met his girl.
since he's been with the girl,
Yeah.
he's not liking pictures. He's
Nah.
not liking stories. He's not even posting. Like, when I went to his Instagram and checked, he's not posting. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? But she's on him about his Instagram and who he follows. And he was just asking, like, what I was thinking. Gang, listen. What the fuck is she tripping about some old shit for? Like, definitely, if I've been a good nigga, don't portray me to be some type of scumbag. Like, you feel me? Like, if you don't trust me, and I told him it came down to insecurities, and she's not gonna say she's insecure. Like, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But if I am just following all these good looking girls, that's expected. I'm a straight man. I'm not about to be following niggas.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
shit's Diddy. So. So, like, I felt like he was cool. And then, but it's speculations and shit. Like, okay, say you all are with each other. Are you liking these girls' pictures? Yeah, I'm liking the girls' pictures. Well, she's justified. Nigga, unfollow her.
Yeah.
Like, even if it is nothing, she still has to have a case. She
Yeah.
has to have, like, oh, I don't want you to follow her because da-da-da-da. You can't just go to a girl page and say she's attractive. I don't want you to unfollow her. You're going to do that all day.
All day.
I'm not having nobody to
You're
follow.
gonna be policing
Like,
my Insta. You're gonna be policing
Exactly.
everything.
It's
like that's like, but that's even like if let's say I was to go to the gym with a shorty,
Right.
And I go to the gym and my gym full of baddies. Like I walk in, it's nothing but baddies working out at this time. You gonna tell me to stop going to the gym because this is what's in my, what's in reach, or what's around?
Where's the stopping point?
Where's the stopping point?
Right, exactly.
I gotta go through my Instagram and unfollow. Like, I get unfollowing people maybe I may have messed with or shot my shot or used to be with or something like that.
I get
but
that.
if I'm just unfollowing just like random people I don't know, like what are we doing?
Like, okay, I don't know her. Well, why do you follow her? She good.
I like what I see.
Like, am I in the wrong? Like, you see, I ain't like the picture. I ain't DM'd her. We don't even know each other. You want me to follow her? Now I got a problem. And it shouldn't be. It's really no problem in all honesty because I don't know the bitch. Yeah. But you got to have a case.
Yeah, the homie. Yeah. I mean, I don't. This is a lose battle. There's no winning in here.
Yeah.
Like, there's no answer other than saying exactly what she want, which is ultimately she wanted him basically to delete all the females he followed on Twitter,
all the hoes,
or not on Twitter, on the gram. And I mean, that's just kind of like a crazy ass. I mean, I don't know if it's crazy. Like, is it crazy if he would have asked the same thing? Yeah. Like, how many males do you follow? This is something. Right. But I mean, this is something that girls usually typically say to guys. Not to say that guys, aren't
the same way.
The same way.
It's niggas that's the same way for sure.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, if you with this person and you really questioning that hard, like, they got all these females on this list, and they got to be having or some kind of relationship with one or two of them. Like, if it's really that, then you should just probably move the fuck on.
Right. But it's just like, do you not feel like your man has enough self-control to not see? Like, do you not feel like the person you would not have enough self-control to see and not?
That's a part of it.
Share. Shit, might subscribe. You just never know.
And like I told them, I'm like, it's not even that she's insecure in like herself. Yeah. She pretty much don't trust you, nigga. Like, whatever, it could be something she stemmed from in her prior relationships or whatever. Mm-hmm. But she obviously don't trust you. Yeah. Like, for whatever you did, if you haven't done anything, because niggas be lying.
Yeah.
Niggas that come to the homies and tell a story, they be flat out lying. Boy. So, like, I don't know. That's why you got to ask all them questions, because it's just social media, but that social media shit you'll forever lose.
Forever. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's not worth the fight. It's not worth the battle. It's not worth being right.
Right.
Sometimes you just, if this your girl you fuck with, just unfollow them if you don't really know them. But like, I would definitely speak my piece. Like, do you not trust? Like, we gonna get this off my chest. Like, what are we talking about? Like, why is this rearing his head?
Right.
But I mean, for the homie, it's not worth the battle. I mean, it's not worth the war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not gonna win.
It's not worth it.
Can't win that social media war.
You can't, because I mean, it really shapes your whole situation. Honestly, I feel like a lot more women are not posting men because they don't want to look crazy on social media if some shit happens. And it's like, people are really basing a lot of their life decisions on how they being perceived on social media. So it's like, man, it's pros and cons for sure.
I've seen a thing that said men that are married or they have a girl are a lot more marketable, like they're more likable. Mm-hmm. But like girls that have like a husband or a boyfriend or whatever are like, they would prefer them to be single type shit.
Me too.
Yeah. Shit crazy.
Nah, I feel like once I see you post yo nigga, you get unfollowed.
I'm gone. Anything nigga related, I'm gone.
I see a hand in the background. I see you on a date with somebody.
I'm gone.
Unless we really just cool,
I'm gone.
I'm unfollowing you.
I'm gone.
Just had it. You
pregnant?
You gone.
And this is why, like, another thing, like when niggas be like, man, I don't want my girl to have male friends. This is why. Like, it's pretty. That's like the pretty obvious one to me. That's always like, you can't have male friends because I know, like, they try and hit. Like, it's nothing wrong on them. I'm not saying they doing anything wrong.
Exactly.
I'm not saying the role that they playing is wrong.
I know exactly what's going on. The nigga want to fuck.
Yeah, especially like you bringing new friends into our situation. You just met this
nigga. You met a new friend. Holy shit! I'm assuming he is.
He got your number somehow.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, this is crazy.
He got your number. How?
I don't even do the work friends. I don't care. Not no new work friends. Like, what you doing?
Man, if I do the friendship, man, I just wanted to lead to something. You're not a guy, so I don't want to lead it to go into a basketball game. I don't want it to lead to us playing fucking
But what if your girl likes basketball? What if your girl like basketball though, bro?
If she like basketball, if my girl like basketball, she can come to the game. But don't like basketball because I like basketball.
Take that girl to the NBA game, man. Take that girl to the Ohio State game.
Oh, no! Hold on, wait,
Ohio State, because I'm not I wouldn't be there. You know, it's a little different when it comes to D, man. Like, I'm not dark. You
don't know how to act.
Yeah, I'm not dark. You know, I'm a different demon. Person. Yeah. Midwest Marauder.
Right. But so before we started recording, we was saying, would you rather go? Not would you rather go, but let's talk about the pros and cons of traveling with your homies versus traveling with your girl.
Oh, the pros going with your girl, you getting some coochie,
and that's what. That's right. What we trying to do anyway.
The cons of going with your girl, you paying for mostly everything.
Yeah. And you know, the con for me for real is she's gonna kill my fucking mood, bro. Like there's gonna be something that irritates the shit out of me, and like when I get there, it's like hard for me to come back. Like, oh God, like yeah. I've been sitting in this room for 3 hours. You're still not ready? I'm fucking irritated now. Like,
yeah.
Why you looking like that? Why you not even ready? Man, I gotta put some shoes and some pants on. Like, come on, bro. Like, what? Like, I'm irritated. Right. Maybe I shouldn't be that irritated, but it's just, you know, it's me.
But let's say you got, if you had a reservation and you late, like, you know, it's like, okay, if you knew you need to get ready at a certain time, why come you just didn't start earlier?
Yeah.
Cons of going with your homies.
Grayson is a vacation guy. Like, I feel like Grayson is a vacation guy. He don't mind going on a vacation. He'll deal with the consequences once niggas is down there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I've been on trips with the homies where, like, same shit. Like, nigga, how we not ready? How you not knowing where we need to be at the section by 12 o'clock and we still here at 11:30 taking shots and you ain't even got your shirt still in the dryer. You know? Or I've been on vacation with niggas like they want to go eat at the same places we got in Wichita.
Like, no.
Oh yeah, now that is a no go. No. Yeah, that is a no go.
Yeah. I'm out here to eat.
But the thing with you going with your shorty.
You're going somewhere that's not in Wichita, and it's all at your pocket. Instead of me paying $23 for my whatever my water, I just spent the cool $60 because she got a drink.
But
she got lamb chops with the melted
alcoholic
cheese.
Beverage.
She got the alcoholic beverage, the lamb chops with the melted cheese with the bullshit.
Nah, because honestly, ladies, if you plan on, we there and we going on a trip together, you got to come out of something. Like something, you gotta pay for something. You gotta pay for one dinner on the night, one activity on the night.
I don't know how they gonna respond to that.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't know how they gonna respond to that one.
We not going together. What? Like, it's just that simple. I'm not about to make
I want to go out of town with the homies.
I'm not about to make you do this shit.
The niggas, my homies is fucking fun. Niggas is fucking.
That's what I was trying to say. They was like, oh, you don't want to take your girl to the basketball game. I'm like, it's not even like that. Let's go to the Beyonce concert.
Right. And don't get me wrong. Of course, I want to go out of town with my girl. We get the beautiful views, and we gonna do all the lovey-dovey shit. But I just know she's gonna piss me off at some point.
The homies ain't gonna piss you off.
But it's different though. I can say whatever the fuck I want to y'all.
Yeah. The homies always piss me off.
Yeah, they do. They piss me off every day. But her, I can't do that. We up 10 miles away from the house. I can't go nowhere. I gotta play it cool for real. But I'm hot. I don't like that. Now I'm not myself.
Yeah. Now I'm acting different.
Like,
there is something to going out of town and being with, some fine shit around your arm for sure.
For sure.
But it's I don't know what I would rather do, but it depends the location. If we going to Miami, I'm going with the homies. We going to Houston, I would like to go with the homies.
I'm going with the homies.
But we going somewhere that's more like chill, laid back, romantic.
You want to go to fucking Des Moines, Iowa? I'm going with my girl.
They say we going to Cali. I might want to take my shorty to Cali.
Good views on the beach.
Good views on the beach. You know what I'm saying? It depends the location, right? So I don't know. It's hard to get a bunch of niggas to go to the same place at the same time anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's just you and your girl, pro is y'all can just go when y'all want to go.
Literally.
Whenever it's
true.
Yeah, it's not planning. It's not as much planning around. Right. And your girl would get you. I will give them credit. They're going to plan.
Right.
good activities,
right.
good eats, they're going to do their research on what y'all going to do.
And that's a fact.
Don't send me no itinerary. We not waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning to make it to where we going though and doing this shit. We on
that's
vacation.
When the fun starts.
Right. No, bro. I'm on vacation, bro.
I'm not going nowhere before 11. I'm keeping it vague.
See, no, that's a little too late.
Late?
Damn near. 11? That's damn near noon.
Grace missed the continental breakfast at the hotel.
Damn, I'm like 11? You ain't getting up till 11?
Dumb. I mean, what?
Nigga was up till 4.
Valid.
Could be. But so what's your intake? Where you going
intake?
with the?
I mean, I don't even want to say rather. Like a gang?
I'm saying with the gang. You going with the gang or?
Like you said, bro. It just got to depend on the location, bro. It just got to make sense. Like if we going to Miami, bro, I want to go out with the guys. I want to get a section. I want to pop it with the fellas.
Yeah.
Like, but shit, if we going somewhere low, not even low key necessarily, just nice, chill, go with my girl. But like you said, with the girl, it's pros because she is gonna have the whole day plan, and she gonna have you doing some shit you wouldn't have signed up for by yourself. You know, like that's where that girl part do come into play because she gonna have you on some nice extra shit. But I'm going with the guys. I'll try to find something down there.
Church.
I'm not about to say no random, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to say no random shorty like we talked about. Rather than going with the homies.
I want to talk
you know
about
what I'm saying?
too.
Like, I can't. Okay, when's too early to take somebody on a trip with you?
Shit, who said 2 weeks?
I said you can go in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
He a vacation guy.
If shit is clicking, I'll meet you today. If today's the 1st, I'll meet you in about the 15th. We're good.
It ain't been nothing but 14 straight days of greatness.
Yeah, we can go, and we're gonna do a small too though. We're not just gonna jump off the ledge. We can go KC for the weekend. OKC for the weekend, just to see. Now, if we get out, you get publicly drunk and you on that shit, we'll never do it again. Like, but after that, oh my God, we can. I'm going out of town. Let's go out of town. We got to really see how you get outside of here.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
You're a vacation guy. I can tell.
What did you say? What was yours? You said a month, 2 months, a year?
Man, I don't
Hell
know.
No. We could die in a year. Got to go out of town in 2 weeks. We could die in a year. Yeah, we gotta go out of town in 2 weeks.
Nah, man, cause I can't be acting different. I'm gonna be like, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here because you acting a fool.
For real,
like,
that's the problem, right?
I would hate to be in that position because I don't know how to handle uncomfortable situations. I'll be honest. I do. I make the shit more uncomfortable, and then now we both mad.
I'm dead. So, man, so you know the saying, money can't buy happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
Let him cook, Chad. Hold on. Let him cook. Let him
Give me a $1
Let him cook. Hold on. He might got something coming on the back end.
They said money can't buy happiness.
Okay.
Them niggas ain't never been broke. Man, because guess what? Hey man, look, I'd rather be sad and bills paid, money in my pocket and comfortable than happy and broke. Walking around, figure out what
on my soul.
Where because I can't be happy and broke.
That's not a thing. That's not a combination.
It can't be two. Those two things can't coexist for me.
Yeah.
Or it's the homeless.
I can have a happy day and be broke. Yeah. I can't have a happy week and be broke.
I can't fucking maneuver.
Yeah. No. If I'm penny, like really like penny pinching, there's no way I can be totally happy.
Fuck no. I ain't slept right in 3 days trying to figure out how to make some money.
And when you really, and I feel like when you really down, like let's say you in a spell or you just super. Let's say when you been. The worst thing is like when you broke and you put your last you put your last on like a parlay or something.
Right.
So just trying to turn the 10
Definitely
to 40
did that.
real quick. Your shit gone. Your shit even worse, bro.
Like a nigga get first up, knocked out first round. All you needed to do was go to round 2.
That's gambling. That is gambling.
When you need it the most.
One rebound for $300.
I'm fucking sick.
And I feel like when you going through that spell, and let's say you've been down on your luck for a while, that's when the best shorties come around in your life. Is when you ain't in the position where you want to be.
Right.
And you gotta be like, you know what? I can't even do this right now. Because I done definitely you can't date broke. I'm not happy.
That's what I was about to get to, bro.
I'm not happy. I cannot be the right partner for you if I'm struggling.
And it's not even like I'm doing it on purpose. I'm just so fucked up. I ain't got no money right now. I don't want no pussy. I'm not trying to lay up. I eat on my own.
Trying to get $1.
I'm trying to get $1. Like, and all this lovey-dovey shit ain't doing it. Like,
and it's like, oh, I mean, I could take some coochie, right? But all the other shit that, like, if you want to be my girl, I'm not. There's no way. I'm not planning dates. I'm not like really being reassuring about like how we feeling and shit like that. Like communicating, because my main objective is to get out of the situation I'm in.
Right.
There's no way I can be
who I
need to be.
I'm not giving you my all.
And I've definitely cut off some very, women that I would like to be with, just because I wasn't in the right position.
Man, for sure. There's definitely a couple like if
time was right.
Shit decent now.
Right.
So if maybe when it wasn't, because I kind of burned a bridge too. It ain't like I just leave gracefully and shut the door. It's like I slammed the bitch. Like, when I leave, I leave. Like, I wasn't right there. Yeah. Like, but now it's over with. I damn near tried to double back. Them, they ain't fucking with me, and it's cool. I love them still.
I'm a cheap date. I'm a cheap hoe. So, ladies, if you down on your luck, ladies,
you got a couple coins.
Don't worry about having to impress me too much. Yeah. I'm a cheap date. So holla at your boy if you down on your luck.
You know what? I'm glad
I don't do roaches.
Nah.
I damn sure don't do insects in the crib, bed bugs, none of that shit.
But you accepted them how they are. Mm-hmm. I'm the same way. I'm just talking about how I am.
Exactly. Hygiene got to be A+. Right. Just because you broke don't mean you need to have bad hygiene.
Oh yeah,
we talked about that earlier.
Being broke is not a.
You don't got to be dirty, bro.
Dirty.
You got to be dirty, bro.
You already not happy, so you just sad, dirty, bro.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
They need a cigarette.
I'll go low, but I'm not scraping shit off the ground.
He said, "I'm a cheap date."
Man,
are you a cheap date?
To the movies?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What are we talking like?
Shit,
am I taking them
yes
out
or no? Is you a cheap date?
My first date is we going to get coffee. We chilling. Yeah,
he got to get coffee. That's an expensive nigga drink. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
Niggas want to go to Starbucks. Let me get the dragon fruit mango pineapple with the lemonade.
That be like $9.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's say you gonna spend $20 max on me and her a coffee.
You can take me to a matinee movie. We get that motherfucker for $14, 2 tickets.
Exactly, that's $28. I just spent less.
That's $14.
You ain't talked to her.
I'm talking $7 a ticket.
But you ain't talked to her. You went to the movies. You don't even know what she like.
Should we go to the Freddy's?
What's wrong with? I mean, that's my thing. If we go on a first date, we gonna get coffee. I mean, that's or doing something around that where I'm not spending hella money. I'm just keeping it.
I need to put myself in the atmosphere to where I can figure out how to date better.
Okay, what you mean? Do you don't like taking them on dates? Is what you're saying,
bro? It's not even necessarily that, but I just be feeling like it just be different. Like from my end, like I really want to. If I ask you to go out because I'm really trying to get to know you, type shit. Like they want to go out because they hungry. Yeah. Bitch, I'm not here to feed you. Like G shit. Like for real.
Call your daddy. Call your uncle. Don't call me.
Yeah, she was a bitch. Like I'm just saying. Like you feel me? Like I wish I could understand like just even how to ask for a date, or not even necessarily ask where to go, how to handle the date when I'm there. I wish I could, because I feel like that I could get some little touch ups, because I mean I don't think my dating for like the foreseeable future is like the right way I'm approaching it. You know what I mean? Like being dead ass. Like
damn.
Is the way you approaching it too short-sighted?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with admitting that. Yes. Yeah. Like it is a hell of a double standard. Like
you got an income.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay,
I do.
Yeah.
And I'm not shortchanging. Yeah. But I understand I could be better.
Right.
You know.
So when you see somebody, let's say this isn't a shorty that you just you're not just trying to crack, right? This is somebody that you actually can see yourself with.
Right.
What's like? How do you approach it differently, or you keep
for
it
sure?
First? Yeah.
If it's somebody I like, because let's say if it is just a shorty I want to crack, you're gonna know I want to crack instantly.
Right. Yeah. And that's fair.
And that's fair.
Don't play the runaround game.
The truth is what you ask for.
That's exactly what you want. So I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not gonna be rude, dickheadish. Like I'm gonna tell you, like it is gonna be with a smile and a laugh. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm dead ass. I want to crack.
Yeah.
But if I like you, I think you cute. You got something going for yourself. All that. I'm not saying nothing about no sex.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to take you out. Like,
right. And then where are you taking them? Or like, how are you moving?
I don't have a spot.
Yeah, but just do something that you want to do. If you want to go to Dave & Buster, take her to Dave & Buster. Or like, Top Golf. Do something that you want to do.
Right.
And then shit, if you say yes, she say yes. If no, like you made the decision. They really don't care. Just tell them where you want to go.
Right.
Honestly. For real.
I just want to do it for the right benefit.
And then they'd be like, well, it's your first day, so they be like, they may not be doing this, they may, but you don't know that, so you be like, shit. Then you find out, like, okay, what do you like? Then you work from there.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for a meal.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm eating. Like, you can eat. Like, I'm not worried about that. Eat, but don't just come because you fucking hungry, bitch. Go to your grandma's house. Crazy. Go to your grandma's house and get a plate.
Don't make it seem like he telling like tall tales.
Yeah.
Like, that they do be on that.
Yeah. I'm sure it's happened before. Now, I just
yeah, dating nowadays is crazy.
It's because you'll take somebody out and then you'll stop talking to them after a while.
Okay.
Which is like hey man,
I can't do the dating because I just like I only want to go to the movies like when Superman is on. You know, I don't want to go see any other movies. I don't
just the Superman and the
Marvel. It's a certain kind of movie. John Wick. I don't want to go see the fucking Notebook.
So you only dating when the movie's
No, I'm just saying that was just an example. I don't want to go to a walk on the beach.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I mean, I would rather a home cooked meal than to go out to eat. And you know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, if a shorty invites you over for the first time,
that's why I don't do the shit.
A shorty, like the first time you're leaking, she invites you over. Are you going?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She invited me to the crib?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a fucking sign. You know how many psychopaths is running around this motherfucker for her to be like, oh, yeah, I want him to come to the crib. Yeah. Yeah, I'm absolutely going. Ladies ain't just invite niggas into the house.
Overly going.
Yeah, they gotta want to do something to invite you to their house.
I'm fucking going.
Yeah, I'm going in a heartbeat.
She fucking like me.
I mean,
another cheap date. That one's free. That was free.
I'm fucking dead. Is it different if she has a kid though? Like the kid not there, is it different? No different.
Nah, she back to her.
I think it's different for me.
She back to her pre-life.
It's different for me because like I'm dead as fuck.
She back to the pre-life. Kid, go.
I'm dead as fuck. Yeah. He said, "Let me bring my spinning knife back. I got a backpack with me."
Little JoJo ain't there. Let me get my
I'm getting ready to
pack my Xbox. Packing my Xbox tonight.
I'm fucking crying. Niggas is hilarious, bro. All right, man. There's been a lot of controversy, man. Like T-Mac said that if he was in Kobe position, he would have got some championships.
I didn't know he was going here. Don't get me fucking started with these fucking people.
Get me started.
T-Mac said if he was in Kobe position, he would have got some rings too. T-Mac didn't make it out the first round.
Yeah, y'all fucking mean.
Right. You're a Kobe fan. What's your thoughts on what T-Mac had to say?
I think Gilbert Arenas is the main one. Let me just, Gilbert Arenas. I like Gilbert Arenas. I like him more now that he isn't playing. He's way better off the court than he was on the court, in my opinion. His claim to fucking fame is that he scored 60 points on Kobe Bryant. His other claim to fame is that he let 18-year-old LeBron tap his ass on the fucking chest and say, "You missed this shot. Your old ass is going home." And that's exactly what happened. So Gilbert Arenas was a solid player. He was good. Yeah, he wasn't one of the greatest players to ever fucking play the game. Kobe Bryant is. And for this man to be everything that he's ever done, his biggest claim to fame is that he scored 60 points on Kobe Bryant. That's the biggest thing he's ever done in his basketball fucking career. You came up short in the championship against when they played Duke, Jay Williams, and your teammate that wasn't supposed to be as good as you ended up winning the championship, and you try to roast him. Now he's commentating the finals. Like, it just comes off as he being a hater nowadays. And then T-Mac. You're a 6'9" shooting guard with all the handle ability, all the jump shooting ability, all the athleticism a nigga could ever want. Sure. And you never fucking turned it into shit except fucking dollar bills. Which is fine. I mean, niggas go to the NBA to make money. And that's what you got. You got a bunch of money, but you ain't get shit else for it. Kobe Bryant got a fucking book out of it. Kobe Bryant got a legacy out of it. A tapestry with rubies and sapphires and emeralds and diamonds. This is the reality of it. And just because the man is dead, these niggas want to talk about him. Yep. Man, somebody that really a fan of Kobe like one of these niggas got to stand up for him or something. Because I mean, I have never heard niggas talk about this man like that when he was breathing. Mm-hmm. Never once did I hear niggas saying that Kobe was this, Kobe was that, or I would have did this instead of Kobe. I would have did that instead of Kobe. Nigga, you wouldn't have done shit. You wasn't getting up at 5 a.m. or maybe you would have won a ring or got out of the first fucking round. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest players to ever play.
How you feel, G?
Shit, I feel the same way though. Like, I mean, you could have won the championship if you had Shaq, but you ain't play with a whole bunch of slouches. You ain't play with a whole bunch of slouches. Do I believe that if T-Mac had Shaq, if Shaq had T-Mac, would they win a championship? Yeah, I feel like he probably would have won a championship, but not because you was a star. You wouldn't have won with Pau Gasol, Andrew Bynum, Lamar Odom.
Nah,
you wouldn't have won with that group. I mean, Penny Hardaway went to. And there's no shade on Penny, but Penny went to the championship with. Penny was a great player. He went to the championship with Shaq. They would have won a ring.
Maybe them niggas didn't. They lost.
I'm saying, but like we doing ifs and maybes, and if I would have did this and that,
you might have got there and lost, nigga.
and T-Mac, he was a great player, but he's also one of them players that. Injuries. Right. Kobe played through his injuries. Kobe was hurt a lot of times. Right. He was a lot of sprains, a lot of this and that, and he played through it. So I don't understand what his point was.
Yeah, honestly. I hate all of the ifs and the maybes and the what ifs and all that shit. Because at the end of the day, you did play and you played for a while. You didn't make it out the first, my guy. Like, and it ain't like you played for the 06 Cavs. Right. With Wally Zerviak and all them niggas. Like, you played with a good Houston team. Yeah. Like, you played with your cousin Philip in Toronto. Like, nigga.
They thought you was bigger than him, so they got rid of you.
I think, you know me as a major Bron fan, but I do think Kobe's death has something to do with half this conversation. Like, if Kobe was still here, half this shit wouldn't be able to be said because he could defend himself. Like, so, fuck T-Mac, in all honesty, I don't give a fuck.
So, this brings off, like, they was talking about this on the take, too. Is ring culture, right? Everybody talks like the rings are the most important thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and this what makes people leave. Like, let's say the Thunder go back to back. The Thunder win 3 the next, and Jalen Williams is still the Robin. People aren't going to respect his 3 like they would do Shea's, or they don't respect his 1 like he would do Shea just because he's the the
and
co-star.
Rightfully so. That's fair,
right? But then it makes him like, okay, I can go do this somewhere else. I'm about to leave, and I need to win one on my own,
right?
Is the ring culture killing the league?
No.
Like with the team switching and all that stuff.
Nah, bro, that's why we play.
Yeah,
that's why we play the game.
My nigga Bron was tripping.
When what? Miami?
Nah, he was just talking about like.
Okay.
The ring shit, talking about. Nah, bro, he's tripping. He's. You know that's my nigga, but he's trying to say that because he only got 4.
Because it's also been piling up on him for years and years. A lot of people cave under that. Right, LeBron won 4, so I think for LeBron specifically, rings are important, but it's only important when you're comparing him to the greatest player that ever played the game, or what people perceive that. Right. It doesn't matter if you're comparing him to fucking Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley's a great player, but if they never had any rings, then he's better than Charles Barkley. It's just that simple.
Yeah, and my thing is that like you can't. I mean, I'm not going to diminish anybody because they don't have a ring, right? But that's the point of it. These players back in the day, if Charles Barkley, he went to multiple hella teams to try to win that ring because it means a lot. If they had the freedom to go and ask for trades and ask out, these older players that don't like this shit would have been doing it to put themselves in better situations. That's how I feel about it. So.
Well, Charles, they met up with Scotty, Hakeem in Houston once upon a time. They didn't win it, so we don't know about
it. That's what it's all for. It no matter the sport, bro. Yeah. Basketball, football, you play to win.
Exactly.
Like the nigga Bron, he said
like the same shit. Like if you don't respect Tom Brady ring because he went to the Buccaneers, you don't respect Peyton Manning ring because he went to the Broncos. Like what are we doing?
With the rings too, I always like to use them when you comparing 2 players, like a Michael and a Kobe, but like Draymond versus Draymond rings versus like we'll say Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was the number 1 guy.
Yeah.
Draymond is the 3rd nigga. In some cases he was the 4th nigga. You know what I'm saying? So does that matter? Is Draymond a better player than Charles Barkley because he has the 4 championships? Yeah. Now, that's an interesting conversation for when it goes to, like, ring culture. because like there are players who are 4th, 5th fucking options. They got 2 or 3 rings that will look at the number 1 option on a team that didn't win or maybe went to the championship, and they'll say, "Well, I got the rings, you don't."
Robert Horry got 7.
Robert Horry got 7.
Yeah,
So
he never gonna be in those conversations.
And he's the 5th, 6th option. And Gilbert Arenas says that a lot too. I watch Gil. I like Gil, but the Kobe shit.
Shout out Gil.
Yeah. So,
man, we short on time. We about to get up out of here. Anybody got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah.
Oh man, I appreciate being invited once again. I love the workshop. I love the members of the workshop.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. It's just always a great time. Y'all gonna come over here and keep it real. This sound like every conversation we done had for the last fucking 15, 20 years.
Man, what?
You know how we Erm and Gurm.
You're I'm Gurm.
You know how we Erm and Gurm. But yeah, that's all, bro. I just appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all. And Brax Gav is spot back unless y'all want me back in this motherfucker.
Leave it in the comments. We'll get you back on.
Yeah, and just like that, there's always work to be done, man. Just like that, we out.
Right.
Never too late.